Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Thousands of travelers stranded as the Nagdhunga Nobise section, the main entry point to the capital, remains obstructed for 8 hours following landslide. 21 glacier lakes at risk of flooding, government indifferent towards installing information system. Over 2,000 glacier lakes yet to be studied. Coalition government busy in seeking popularity in its first 1 month. Opposition parties busy in their intra-party issues. And 10th National Games uncertain as construction works of stadium fails to gain momentum. National Sports Council and Karnali Province claims the tournament will be held on time. Thousands of travellers were stranded as the Nagdhunga Nobise road section, which is considered the lifeline to Kathmandu, was obstructed for 8 hours after a landslide. Most remained put in the vehicles they were travelling in the whole day, and the main highway has yet to come into full operation. The road section was obstructed at 9 a.m. in the morning and partially began operation at 5 p.m. Due to lack of an alternative road to connect the capital, obstructions like these leaves travellers stranded.
यो पहिरो चाहिँ अघि लगभग 11:30 बजेको अराउन्डतिर चाहिँ पहिरो गएको हो। यो पहिरो जाँदाखेरि यहाँ चाहिँ सामान्य रूपमा पहिला चाहिँ थोरै झरेको, त्यसपछि मान्छे यहाँ सम्बन्धित निकायमा जानकारी भएर अनि यो बाटोहरू चाहिँ ब्लक गर्ने काम भइसकेको थियो। त्यतिखेर यो पछि चाहिँ बिस्तारै थपिँदै चाहिँ यो पहिरो चाहिँ अहिले ठुलो मात्रामा भइरहेछ। अहिले पनि बिस्तारै झर्ने क्रम चाहिँ भइरहेछ।
3 dozers were used to remove the debris along with Nepal Army, Armed Police Force and Nepal Police personnel, which highlighted the lack of resources to deal with situations like these. Meanwhile, vehicles waiting for the road to resume operation went as far as 20 kilometers from the landslide spot.
टिप्परमा माटो हाल्नु पाइन भनेर यो गरिराखेको हो। अहिले यहाँ यो तमासा देखाएको छ। चाह्यो भने एकैछिनमा हुन्छ। यहाँ अस्ति चाहिँ सिमलतालको बाटोमा चाहिँ देख्नु भयो नि तपाईहरुले, माथिबाट त झरिरहेछ, तल दुईतिरबाट चाहिँ 2 घण्टा 3 घण्टामा त्यत्रो बाटो पन्छाएको। अहिले यहाँ कुनै पनि साथीहरुले गफ दिन आउनु पर्दैन। डोजरमा चाहिँ तेल छैन रे। बिहान कति बजेदेखि चाहिँ गएको थियो पहिरो, अनि त्यो प्रशासन अथवा चाहिँ त्यो डोजरको साथीहरुले के हेरेर बस्नु भएको थियो?
हामी चाहिँ हस्पिटलबाट आएको, बाबुलाई हस्पिटल राखेको, खुट्टा दुखेर खुट्टा फ्र्याक्चर भएर घर जान लाग्यो। मेरो घर चाहिँ पिप्ला मोड भन्दा अलि तल चापगाई थोक हो। अनि यताबाट त्यहाँसम्म गाडीमा आयो भन्ज्याङसम्म, अनि भन्ज्याङबाट हिँड्दै जान लाग्यो बाटो। अब 1-1.5 घण्टा भयो पुरेरै बसेको, पानीमा भिजिरहेछ, ओडो पनि ल्याइएन।
अब घर छैन, हाम्रो घर छैन, अनि इष्टमित्र छैन यहाँ वरिपरि, अनि गाडीमै विकल्प केही छैन नि त। यही गाडीमा दोब्रेर बस्नु परेन र?
खाजा पनि खानु भएको छैन?
छैन। पैसा पनि त अड्कलेको मानामा हिँड्नु परेको छ। अनि कहाँ खाजा खानु त नि, फेरि कसले दिन्छ त?
गाह्रो छ,
अनि गाह्रो छ, एकदम गाह्रो छ।
Around 40,000 vehicles of all kinds pass through the Nagdhunga Nobise road section every day. Once the obstruction was partially cleared, stranded vehicles began making their way to respective destinations. Incidents of glacier lake outburst floods have increased in Nepal because of global warming. Of the 47 glacier lakes at risk of outbursts in Nepal, China and India, 21 are in Nepal. While there are no sound information systems to curb damages in cases of glacier lake outburst floods in the mountainous region of Nepal, the government is not aware about the status of those already in existence. The sudden massive flood of 16th of August in Thame of Solukhumbu caused huge losses. Outburst of 2 glacier lake was identified as the cause of the flood. Study has yet to be conducted on the flood in Rolwaling River of Dolaka on 6th of July. The outburst of the glacier lake in Solukhumbu is an evidence of the formation of new glacier lakes because of melting of snow of mountains and outburst of existing glacier lakes because of global warming.
तो रोल्पामा चाहिँ अलिकति त्यसको चाहिँ अलिकति जोखिम न्यूनीकरण गर्नको लागि के पहल कदमी भयो, जसै गरी इन्जाममा अलिकति जोखिम न्यूनीकरण गर्नको लागि के पहल कदमी भयो, 5 मिटर जति घटाउने कामहरु भयो। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि अलिकति जोखिम अलिकति न्यूनीकरण भयो जस्तो मलाई लाग्दछ। तर अब हिमताल फुट्ने भनेको अब धेरै अवस्थाहरू हुन्छ। कुनै चाहिँ हिमतालको अब त्यो त्यो पोखरीहरू बढ्दै बढ्दै गएपछि त्यसले चाहिँ अब त्यो अगाडिको चाहिँ समाचारहरू थाम्न नसकेपछि एउटा फुट्ने क्रम हुन्छ.
Incidents of more than 24 outbursts of glacial lakes have been reported in Nepal since 1977. According to 2017 report of ICIMOD, 21 glacial lakes of Nepal, 25 of Tibet, and 1 of India are facing risks of outbursts. Following identification of risks of outbursts, the water level of Chorolpa Glacial Lake was reduced by 3 meters in 2000 and an information system was installed. However, in the absence of conservation efforts, equipment of information systems installed at Chorolpa and Tamakosi riverbank area have been lost.
विपदको प्रकृति कसरी आउँछ केही समय अगाडि त थाहा हुन्छ नै. विपद आउन थालेपछि मानौँ न क्लाउड बर्स्ट हुने सम्भावना भयो भने ती बस्तीलाई हामी वार्न गर्छौं, तिनलाई खुल्ला क्षेत्रतिर हामी शिफ्ट गर्छौं र त्यो बेलामा तत्कालका लागि उनीहरूको जीवधनको संरक्षण गर्ने प्रयत्न गर्छौं.
सोलु जिल्लाभरिको जोखिमयुक्त भनेर त हामीसँग त्यति विवरण अहिले छैन. हिमतालहरू लगभग जोखिममै हुन्छन्, तर त्यही थामेकै कुरा गर्दाखेरि त्यहाँ जुन 5 वटा हिमताल रहेका भन्ने जुन सूचना प्राप्त भएको छ त्यसमध्ये 2 वटा अस्ति फुटेका र बाँकी 2 वटा पनि अलिकति जोखिममा छन् कि भन्ने प्राधिकरणको हाम्रो सिओ साहब हुनुहुन्थ्यो. उहाँले आफ्नै आँखाले हेर्दाखेरि हामीसँग कुरा गर्दा इन्फर्मली त फर्मली प्राविधिक त्यही ठाउँमा गएर यसको जोखिमको कतिसम्मको बढी जोखिम कम भन्ने त हामीसँग प्राविधिक रिपोर्टै आएको छैन. आँखाले हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ जोखिमै छ कि जस्तो चाहिँ 2 वटा देखिएको छ.
3 years ago, a massive rainfall coupled with melting snow caused severe damages along the riverbank of Melamchi. Back then, the government had shared plans of installing information systems, but such works have yet to be carried out. Major source of water for the large rivers of Nepal, including Bhotekosi, Arun, Barun and Tamakosi among others, are the 3,624 glacial lakes of Nepal and China. According to ICIMOD, of them, 2,070 glacial lakes are in Nepal, with 1,500 in Tibet and 45 in India. The glacial lakes facing the highest risks are the sources of water for the Koshi River, while information systems have not been installed in these glacial lakes. No study has been conducted on the status of the lakes of Nepal since 2017. While 21 lakes are facing the risk of outbursts, the status of other small and large glacial lakes has grown further complicated. In such a situation, the government has not formulated any plans about monitoring the status of glacial lakes and curbing damages caused by glacial lake outburst floods by installing information system. The Ministry of Communications and Information Technology has decided to lift the ban imposed on social media platform TikTok. The ministry has put forward 3 terms for lifting the ban: registration and establishment of a contact center, organizing programs for promotion of tourism, production of content for internet security and digital literacy, following safety standards, and supporting academic institutions through digital programs. Minister for Communications and Information Technology, Prithvi Subba Gurung, said that a proposal to lift the ban on TikTok would be presented at tomorrow's meeting of the Council of Ministers. Having corresponded with the government on several occasions on lifting the ban, TikTok had agreed to the terms and conditions of the government of Nepal. Meanwhile, the ministry has also decided that the NCL has to pay its renewal fee in a single transaction. The government formed by Nepali Congress and CPN-UML is about to mark a month and a half. During this period, the government has not made notable achievements other than generating consensus on bills related to transitional justice. Victims of floods and landslides and inundation have yet to receive appropriate relief. Protests of victims of fraud of cooperatives have continued, while the dairy farmers are yet to receive their due payments. However, opposition parties have failed in raising these issues and drawing the government's attention. Main opposition CPN Maoist Centre, which is yet to forget the agony of losing power, is facing internal struggle. Instead of raising issues related to public life, CPN Maoist Centre has been raising its voice only against the agreement of Nepali Congress and CPN-UML to amend the constitution. Maoist Centre is failing to play its part for development of the country, good governance and alerting the government. The fourth party of the parliament, Rashtriya Swatantra Party, is in a similar situation as it is busy in defending its chairperson Ravi Lamichhane, who is alleged of involvement in the fraud of cooperatives. while making efforts to deny allegations made against its member, Indira Rana, who is alleged of wrongdoings in the capacity of Deputy Speaker of the Parliament. RSP has also failed to raise issues of the public. Members of Rashtra Swatantra Party who air loud speeches have not raised real issues at the Parliament. However, they are not ready to accept this failure as well. CPN Unified Socialist is worried about protecting the party itself. It has also accepted the failure in playing the role of the opposition. Another opposition, Rashtriya Prajatantra Party, is also in a state of turmoil. Having initially welcomed the agreement between Congress and UML to amend the constitution, RPP is now facing dilemma. The ruling parties, who claim of dissecting the growing frustrations among the public, have yet to introduce the common minimum program. The government has reached a situation where the parliament session is about to be postponed because of absence of bills. In such a situation where several issues have to be raised, the opposition parties have grown weaker. And in this context, in our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in several provinces how have they found the role of the opposition in the first month of the new government. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
प्रतिपक्षी दल नै छ जस्तो आवाज भएको छैन।
सरकारले पनि विपक्षी दलको कुरा पनि सुन्नुपर्छ र जनताको माग पनि बुझ्नुपर्छ।
अहिले चाहिँ प्रतिपक्षीको भूमिका शून्य जस्तै देखिन्छ।
राम्रो कामलाई समर्थन गरिएको छ विपक्षी दलले, हैन, र नराम्रो कामलाई विरोध गरिएको छ।
राम्रो कामको सुरुवाती भएकोले विपक्षी दलहरु चाहिँ धेरै किसिमले सशक्त ढंगले अगाडि बढ्न सकेको छैन।
एक महिना हुँदै गर्दाखेरि अब सांसदमा पनि त्यति खासै त्यति कुरा नउठेको हुन सक्छ।
देश र जनतालाई दीर्घकालीन असर गर्ने खालका त्यस्ता निर्णयहरु सरकारका जुन आएका छन्, विवाद निर्णय आएका छन्, तिनको चाहिँ एकदमै जोरदारको रूपमा विरोध भइरहेको छ।
आफ्नै स्वार्थको लागि मात्र हिँडेका छन्। पक्ष प्रतिपक्ष भनेको केही छैन।
समग्र प्रतिपक्षको भूमिका भने चाहिँ पर्खर हेर जस्तो बुझिन्छ।
सरकारलाई खबरदारी गर्नु पर्यो, जनताको पक्षमा बोल्दिनु पर्यो।
भर्खरै सरकारबाट अब पाहा लागेको हुनाले पनि अब प्रतिपक्षले के गर्ने भन्ने अन्यलमै छ।
प्रतिपक्षको भूमिका कमजोर देखिएको छ। संसदमा यसको आवाज चाहिँ बुलन्द बनाउन पर्यो।
विकास निर्माणका कार्यक्रमहरूलाई अगाडि बढाउनका लागि प्रतिपक्षको महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका हुन्छ।
प्रतिपक्ष हैन कि सबै मिलिजुली खाउँ भन्ने मात्रै हो, सबै एउटै पार्टी हुने हैन।
Rashtriya Swatantra Party will not contest in the by-elections of the local level slated for Nepali month of Mangsir. The Central Committee meeting held at the party's office in Vanasthali this morning reached an agreement not to contest the by-election of the local level. According to RSP, the meeting delved into the national meet, Karnali's special campaign and amendment of the working procedure related to party organization. The party has also decided to seek clarification from its General Secretary Mukul Dhakal, against whom it had taken action.
त्यसको आधारमा हामीले 24 घण्टेको निर्णय गर्यौं, जसमा उहाँलाई हामीले त्यो पत्र जान्छ र उहाँले त्यस पश्चात पनि चित्त बुझ्दो जवाफ वा जवाफै दिनु भएन भने त्यसपछि सम्भवतः 3 दिन भित्र हुने अर्को बैठकले यसबारे निर्णय गर्छ।
The party has also concluded that it has been playing a correct role as the opposition
भुटानी
at the
शरणार्थीको
parliament.
कुरा, बिजुलीको भक्यौताको कुरा लगायत यो सबै कुरामा त सदन तपाईले हेर्नुहुन्छ भने हामी मात्र हो जसले आवाज उठाइरहेछ। अरु प्रतिपक्ष कसले आवाज उठाइरहेछ र, हैन? कति प्रतिपक्षको त आवाजै छैन। त्यसैले गर्दा केही प्रतिपक्ष त जोखना हेरिरहनु भएको छ, उतै जान पाइन्छ कि सत्ता पक्षतिर भनेर। त्यसैले हैन, यसमा तपाईले अहिले हेर्नु भयो भने प्रतिपक्ष र सशक्त प्रतिपक्ष त राष्ट्रिय स्वतन्त्र पार्टी नै छ सदनमा।
It has been learned that the reports and achievements of the closed workshops of the central and all 7 provinces were also discussed at the meeting. Most operations at the Tribhuvan University has resumed after government sent security personnel amid political interferences that resulted in rising anarchic and non-academic activities. Minister for Education Vidya Bhattarai on Wednesday morning posted a status that caused ripples in the education sector. She urged for the Ministry of Home Affairs for security at the university, saying that attempts to hurt university officials were made and that professors had been receiving threats on phone. The minister also urged the ministry to book the guilty. Immediately after posting, the minister also clarified that she had to make the appeal because she had heard grievances from the officials for the past 5 days. This incident has been taken as a tragedy for the education sector by many. It was sparked by the issue of appointment of chief of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. While the university has said it will appoint the senior-most of the 3 recommended candidates, students and teachers have piled pressure to appoint their favored option. Following the Education Minister's appeal, more than 40 security personnel were deployed at the office of the Vice-Chancellor, Rector and Registrar. Meanwhile, a few students and professors opined the threats made to officials over appointment was unfortunate. The university leadership has endorsed a regulation to rid the entity of political appointments and interferences. Office bearers say the appointment will be made based on seniority. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we asked you what should be done to raise loans to productive sectors. 26% voted for option A, stabilize interest rate. 29% for B, encourage entrepreneurship. And 45% for C, policy improvement. And here's today's question. What do you term the Minister for Education seeking security from the Minister of Home Affairs from social media in relation to growing tensions at the 3-1 University? Your options are A, hint of clash, B, voice of compulsion, and C, affinity for promotion. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us.
Sports News.
Karnali Province has expedited construction of infrastructures for the 10th National Games slated for November. However, there are doubts about the mega sporting event being held on time. The federal government has hinted towards delay in holding the National Games as the construction works of the provincial stadium where the inauguration is to be held are not likely to be completed on time. However, the National Sports Council has claimed that it is capable of holding the event on previously set time frame. The province is building infrastructures in Surkhet, Jumla, Humla, Kalikot, Salyan and Rukum West, among other districts for the 10th National Games slated to begin on 17th of November. All infrastructures other than the province stadium are in the final phase in Birendranagar of Surkhet. Works of the main roof and the VIP parapet of the province stadium, which is to host the inauguration ceremony, are to be concluded. Because of this, the federal government has expressed doubts about the timely beginning and completion of the National Games. Taking stock of the province stadium in Surkhet, Minister for Youth and Sports of the federal government, Tejulal Chaudhary, hinted towards delay of the National Games if the basis for conclusion of the remaining works of the stadium were not identified within a week. Meanwhile, the National Sports Council has said that it is prepared to organize the National Games on time and added that other factors would depend on the province government. Karnali province government has also stated that the tournament would not be pushed because of the infrastructures. The Province Sports Development Council has said that works of infrastructures for all 24 sports are in the final phase, while it has added that the progress of the province stadium stands at 90%. Karnali province, which is preparing to host the National Games for the first time, is conducting the training of the athletes and construction of the infrastructures in parallel. Karnali is to host only 24 sporting events in the 10th National Games, while the National Sports Council is to decide on the venues for other sporting events. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.